Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's tutorial is going to be very simple and easy. We'll be needing lots of colors of yarn, so you choose as many as you want, but I'm going to be using all this. So I will set all this apart for now because I'll be working with the white first. And you'll be needing your scissors, your measuring tape, and your 2.5 mm hook. So we are going to make a slip knot. So I am working for bra size 32, so I'll be making this as long as 28 inches. So you will work on your own size. So I will make my chains that is long enough to be 28 inches. (140) chains, and it is long enough to cover my breast to the at least closer to the back parts. You understand, like you place it and you measure it from your breast part, the nipple part, that's the middle of the breast, to the back. Not really going to the back because we are still going to add something by the side here. So this 140, I'm okay with it. And then let's make sure to know what the length is. So I am stretching it because I like it stretched. I have 24 inches. So I'll make 3 chains, then I'll start my double crochet on the 4th chain. So I'll make my double crochet. So I'll just have to make the double crochets. Continue with your double crochet until you get to the end of the row. So guys, I'm done with my double crochets all the way. So right now I'm going to over to the next row, and I will make 3 chains, turn my work. I'm not going to do anything here, and that's first stitch. I'm going over to the next stitch and I'll make 1 double crochet, and I'll continue with my 1 double crochet until the end of the row. And to finish up this row, I'm going to make 1 double crochet on top of the last stitch, which is here. So I'm going to repeat this for about 4 rows. I'm going to make 4 rows of white before I connect the next color. So I would like you to just go ahead with yours while I finish up mine. This is the 2nd row, so I'm going to make 2 more rows, and I'll meet you just in a minute. So guys, I've completed my 4 rows. I will add the next color, which is this. So to do that, I will have to finish up this on the last stitch. I'll just stop here while I get this color and connect it. So you make sure you leave a longer tail. I'll just have to chain and get my scissors and cut this off. Then I will tie it to make sure I have a safe end. I'm going to tie it twice. So I already have a 1 chain, so I'll just make 2 more chains, turn my work round, skip this and come into this and make my 1 double crochet. So I'm just going to make this 1 double crochet to the end of the row. So this is actually how to connect the yarn. This is just how to do it. It is very, very simple and easy. So, and this is how we're going to connect all the yarns. So I might not be showing you how I did the connection and all that. I will just have to finish up mine, but trust me, I will always show you what I did and explain it. So just go ahead to the end of the row. So I will be making 2 of this. I'll use this color. I'm gonna make 2 rows with this color before I attach this, and I will also make 2 rows with it. After that, I will attach this, make 2 rows with it, then this, make 2 rows. Sorry, before all this, yeah, after this, sorry guys, after this I will have to connect this, make 2 rows with this. After this, connect this, make 2 rows with it, and after that, this 2 rows, this 2 rows, and ox blood, sorry, and my orange color. I don't know where I kept it, but I will get it. Maybe it has rolled off. So I'll be using it. Then after the 2 rows of the orange color, I will now have to add white again. So you guys should just continue. I will meet you very, very soon to show you what I did and explain on it and show you how to do yours. So guys, I'm done with mine, and I will just have to measure it and show you the size, the length of the work. So I actually have it's just like 2 lines to 8 inches. I am very, very sad right now because I've already made the tutorial for this and I lost the clip, so I just have to go about it again. I don't really know what is actually wrong with this particular tutorial. I know this tutorial is gonna help a lot of people, but just getting me pissed off, trying to make me leave it. But I just promised myself that I'm giving you guys this no matter what. So this is the positive side and this is the negative side for me, and I don't really know for you. So okay, I'll just explain something. To do the side, this is how I did mine. I inserted my hook somewhere and I made a chain 3, and I did not chain any. I came into the next, I think this, okay, this here. So I went into the next and I skipped this whole stuff. I came into this stitch in the middle that's connecting this and this, and made 1 double crochet, chain 1, and came into this stitch. So that was how I got through this, but it's not going to be the same with these other parts. Although I chose here first to do this, and I chose to teach you this because of the tails that we have here. So if you are a little bit confused, or on how to start it, so we do it together and it will be more easy for you. So make your slip knots. I'm not gonna go through the protocols right now. I'm sorry, I'm so pissed. So insert hook, connect your yarn. So when you got your yarn connected, you chain up 1, and in this space you make 2 double crochets. Oh sorry, 2 single crochets, and in this stitch you make 1 single crochet. This is because we want to have exactly what we have here, so you will have to skip this 2 and you will only be working on this. So we are doing this single crochet, but we didn't do it here. We are doing it here because we want to hide the tails first. So after this you come into this next one and make 2 single crochet. I hope you see that I'm hiding the tail along. So make 2 single crochet in that space, and in this stitch like you make a 1 single crochet in it. So you go ahead with this. I'm just going to show you how I hid the tail. So I make 1 in here. We are approaching the first 2 tails, so we make 2 in here, and you make 1 in here. So make 1 in here. Then for this tail I'm just going to hide it now, so I will just have to just go ahead and make sure I have it in between, you see. So that is just it, and I'll go into this, continue. But for now you can cut the tail off because I don't think it is an issue anymore. Talking to you guys just made me feel better, because I know that someone will appreciate this video and also appreciate my efforts. You guys know, if you have content that you are creating out there, you know what it means to finish up a work and lose the work. Ah gosh, man. So I'll just add 2 single crochet. We gotta do what we have to do, man. So in this space I'll just add 1 single crochet and 2 single crochet, and I'm hiding the tail alongside. I just hope you can see the work very clearly. So just have to add 1 more here. Then I cut this yarn off. So just go ahead guys, go ahead with this until you get to the end. So I'll meet you there. So guys, I'm done with mine, and look very well. You will see that our work is very neat, and if yours is not as neat as mine, you know that you didn't do exactly what I told you to do. So since we are done with hiding the tails and stuff like that, we are going to go straight to the next level or next row. For that, to do that, we have to finish our single crochet in here and make up a chain 3, turn our work. And right now we're gonna start exactly what we did here. So for you to do this part, if you want, you can go through this process. It is not a must, it is not compulsory, but if you don't want to go through this process I'm showing you right now, the row 2 of this, the second row of this is just the first row of this. Okay, so now let's go straight. These 3 chains do not count as 1 double crochet, so you have to skip 1 and 2 and come over to the 3rd stitch and make your 1 double crochet. This actually counts as the first double crochet. Right now I'm gonna make a loose 1 chain, and I'm gonna skip 2, and on the 3rd I will make 1 double crochet, and I'll make a loose 1 chain, and I'll skip 2, and on the 3rd I'll make my 1 double crochet. So this is why I said you should also make your single crochet in here, because that is where you are going to be placing your double crochets, just like this. As you see, our double crochet is just directly into the stitch. We didn't do anything in this large space that is here. That space is where we made our 2 single crochets, and for the part that we made only 1 single crochet, it is where we are placing our double crochets right now, just trying to do exactly the same thing that we did here so that we have the same results. So you go ahead, make a loose 1 chain, and you'll skip 2, and on the 3rd you make your 1 double crochet. So make 1 loose chain, skip 2, make 1 double crochet on the 3rd. So just go ahead, guys. I'll meet you when I'm done. So guys, to finish up, okay, let me do this with you so I don't get confused. I'm just gonna chain 1, and we have 6 stitches remaining, so you just have to skip 2 and go exactly into the 3rd, and you are making a decrease. So I'm just gonna stop right here while I wrap round and skip 2 and go to the last, and also do that, and I'll put through all, making it 1 double crochets. So counting from here, I'm counting with this. Okay, let me just count with this. I have 20 of the double crochets, so to minus these ones that I told you is not part of it, I have 18, and it's actually the same thing that I have here. So we just have to go ahead to the next. So to go over to the next row, we will have to chain 3, and this 3 does not count as a double crochet. Okay, so, and I'll go over, I will not make, I just 3 chains, so I'll just go over to the next and make 1 double crochet. Sorry for this, I'll just find a way to hide it. So after making your 1 double crochet, you just have to chain 1. Sorry, we're gonna make it loose. So you go over to the next and make your double crochet, make a loose 1 chain, go over to the next and make 1 double crochet. So I'll just continue until I have these 2 left, then I'll meet you there to show you what to do next. 2 of this remaining, I will just have to chain 1, then insert my hook on top of this 1 double crochet. So I'm just gonna stop here because we are making a decrease. Go into the next one and wrap around, pull through, wrap around, pull through till we have 3 loops remaining. So wrap around and pull through all. So this is how it should be, but we are going to stop with this color here. So to attach the next yarn, I will just have to cut this off and keep it aside because I don't want a tangled work. So I will attach the next color, which is this. So now we will just have to tie it together. So make sure you tie it twice to make sure to ensure that you have a safe end. So we already have 1 chain, you can lose that and make it better. So you just make 3 chains, turn your work round, and go over to this and make your 1 double crochet. So this is just 8. Make your 1 double crochet until you have 2, which is this remaining. You make a decrease here, you chain 3, continue. And for me, this is exactly how I did mine. Sorry, it is still a little bit dainty and unkept because of the tails, but let me just explain. This is how I did mine. As you can see, we made two rows with this color before we changed over to this next color, and I'm also going to make two rows with this color before I change over to this. Look at where I connected it. And for this, I have less stuff to make here, so from the green I only made one each of them before I ended up with 2 double crochets and continued with this. So I'll meet you after this. I'll meet you somewhere here to show you how to make this, you know. So go ahead with yours. You've seen how I connected this, so you can just easily connect it. So if you don't want your work to be so congested, I remind you again to make a loose 1 chain, or rather just make a tight 2 chain if you can't remember to make it loose. So you can just make 2 chains so you don't have your work too congested. So after the 3 chains, right here we only have one stitch to go. I don't really know, but I just want to do the same thing I did. I don't know how I made it this way, but I'm just gonna make sure I have 3. Okay, this was actually how I made it, and I have this left. So just to do exactly what we did here, I don't really know why it doesn't really look the same. So just chain up 3, turn your work, and you place 1 double crochet somewhere. So that is how I ended up with 2 double crochets. Chain 3 and turn your work round, and how I actually did the other one was to place my double crochet on the second chain. Chain 3, turn round, make 1 double crochet on the second chain. So just like that until you have 51 rows of this. So guys, I'm done with both sides, and I finished this up and I closed up. So right now we are almost done. We just want to run some things through these parts. So I attached my yarn here and I made a slip stitch. So I'm just gonna explain something and we are done with the tutorial, because I might not be doing everything with you because this part is optional. So since I'm done with this, how I did here is the same thing I'm going to do here. And you remember how we closed up the tails here, so it's still the same thing that I did, because we have some of the tails here and we have some here, just like we have some here and we have some here, and this is what I'm talking about. So I made 2 single crochet in the big space, which is this, and 1 single crochet in here, 2 single crochet in here, and I was hiding the tail alongside. So for this part I was actually making for the bra size 32, 34, 32, 34. 34 is not really that bad, but when I measured I found out that it was more than I wanted, so I will have to make a little bit decrease here. It's not really the breast, it is this end and this end. So how do I decrease? I will just make, for the upside I will just make about 5 single crochets. I already have 3, 4 and 5. Then in the next one I decrease, and this is how I decrease. Let me say insert yarn over, pull through, insert, yarn over, pull through, then you pull through all 3 loops. So this is how I decreased. So I'm just going to go 5 again, 3, 4, and 5. Then on the 6th and on the 7th, I'll make a decrease. So with this, you are getting the work a little bit congested, or tightened. So just go ahead with it. But this down part, I'm not going to do 5 and decrease. I'm going to do 3 and I decrease, 3 and I decrease, 3 and I decrease. So that's the reason, that's the way I'm going to do it. It is very bad to have a loose end. What I mean by the loose end is the upper side and the downside. Is not good to have a loose one. So you test it and know how loose it is, then you know if you should make it 5 or you should make 10 and decrease, 10 and decrease. So it's left for you. But if you like it the way it is, I just guess you should just go ahead and wear yours the way it is. But for the person I'm making it for, and it's not my own, I would have just said let me wear it, and anytime I feel like adjusting it, I will adjust it. So I just need to adjust it, because when the person wear it, the person is going to so when it gets elastic, when the elasticity lose, so it's just gonna be like it didn't do a good work or something. So that is the reason why I am making sure that this lace is tight, since I'm not using any elastic on it. So I'm just trying to make sure that I have a very tight, and not very tight that it's gonna disturb the person, but at least tight enough to stay there when the person keeps it. So guys, that's all for this tutorial. Thank you very much for stopping by. Thank you for being here. I just hope you understand everything I told you, everything I said in this video, and I also hope it's very, very easy to follow. This is the short of this top. So it's actually the same person that have it. Is a 2-piece. So I wanted to drop the video of this short first, but I lost a clip. I lost the clip, like where in the beginning, like I was almost here before I noticed that I lost the clip. So but I promise that I will make this short for you guys. That is a promise. So since I lost the clip, I was not going to start afresh again. I lose my work and start afresh again, because I've already gone a long way. So that was the reason why I said let me make the top first, because I wanted to drop the short first. But since it happened this way, I just promise you guys that I'm going to drop the short tutorial very, very soon. I will drop the short tutorial very, very soon. But it might not be the same color with this, but it will be the same design. But it might still be, because someone might request for something exactly like this, because this is very, very beautiful. It is very, very, very beautiful. This is actually a small size, not really medium. The waist is 38 or 39. I'm sorry, the hip is 38, 39, while the waist is 28. So it's really a small one. So when if someone really order for this, that's to say we're gonna make exactly this for the shorts. But if I like it, so I'm gonna make it for myself, I might also choose this color, or I might choose another color for it. But I just want to tell you to stay tuned. It will be the next tutorial that I'll be dropping. Even if it will not be the next tutorial, it will be the second tutorial that I'll be dropping from now. So thank you very much guys for watching. Please help my small YouTube channel to grow. You see the great things I drop here. It is really a small channel, so please guys help my YouTube channel to grow. Help me and just subscribe, like, and you can still share with your friends and invite them to like and subscribe too. And don't forget to ask me whatever question you have on the comment down below. I always reply as immediately I see your I get a notification that someone commented, I always reply immediately as soon as possible. So just drop your comment down below, recommendation, whatever it is, question, or you want to encourage me, whatever it is, just tell me on the comment down below. So thank you very much for watching this video. I really appreciate. Take care of yourself. Bye.